Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon so that the next time the episode comes up, you get a notification.
Have you ever felt that I'm dumb?
No.
So that's the answer.
A fat character's personality is all about eating.
stereotype
Similarly,
ho gaya,
another stereotype कि a gym boy's personality is all about fitness.
Oh, you are very much boy looking.
हमें तो लगा बस हिलते डुलते आओगे.
अबे लड़की है क्या? क्या इतना वो कर रहा है? क्योंकि लड़की है तभी वो कर सकती है, लड़का नहीं कर सकता.
Like there are a lot of boys who also complain they reject us and friend zone us because we are nice. अरे भैया तुमको मेडल चाहिए क्या?
आप देख रहे हो कि how fragile masculinity is.
A lot of times going to therapy means you're pagal.
It's more about male pleasure as per the patriarchal society we are living in. But that is not right.
Hello everyone, this is Ankush Bahuguna. You have tuned into yet another episode of The Gentleman Show by The Man Company. मैं हूँ आपका होस्ट और जैसा कि आप सबको अभी तक पता है कि हम इस पॉडकास्ट में हर उस एस्पेक्ट की बात करते हैं जो हमारी लाइफ से जुड़ा होता है, जिसके बारे में हम सोचते बहुत हैं पर ज़्यादा बात नहीं करते. और यार मैंने इस सेट पे जितने ब्रेड पकोड़े और समोसे ठूसे थे ना, उसकी खबर किसी ने मेरे ट्रेनर को दे दिया है. और प्रणित आ चुका है हमारे स्टूडियो में.
What's up?
और ये आग में घी डालने के लिए अपने साथ लाया है किसको. प्लीज अपने आप को इंट्रोड्यूस कीजिए.
Hi, I'm Gorgeous Potato, the serial Kaleshiyai.
करण सरीन AKA Gorgeous Potato. और इन दोनों को पता नहीं क्यों शुरू से लग रहा है कि मैं इनको लड़ने के लिए बुला के लाया हूँ.
ओ तूने नहीं बुलाया लड़ने के लिए?
तू लड़ने के मूड से आया है.
Oh God, I'm highly disappointed. Actually मुझे लड़ना तो तेरे से था. Pranit से I'm like chill with Pranit, but like
तुम मेरे पॉडकास्ट में मुझसे नहीं लड़ सकते.
which is the problem.
Yeah, okay.
I see it now.
But what is the topic today? Do you want to tell us what are we talking about today?
It's about fitness and men.
Yeah,
Right?
it's about men, fitness, and also there is a difference between for example you go to Pranit's social media feed, you see one aspect of fitness which is like the abs honge, dole shole honge, everything, and then there are a lot of people that you would look at and you'll feel ki oh ye to they're definitely not fit. And I think that there is a lot of conversation around fitness, body positivity, fat phobia, and that's why I think we wanted to have this conversation with both of you together. Also कि मुझे कलेश बहुत पसंद है और
Who doesn't like it, Ankush?
I think it's your quality that has rubbed off on me hanging out with you. And Pranit, तू nervous है क्या?
I mean, blame it as much as you want.
थोड़ा nervous है तू. क्यों nervous हो तुम लोग यार? इतना interesting topic है
I don't
guys.
care. मैं nervous
Exactly,
नहीं हूँ.
क्योंकि इसके हम लोग अभी कुछ भी बोल सकते हैं, उसका कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन
बाद में क्या होगा?
I really don't know क्या होने वाला है.
तुम लोगों से डर लगता है कि लोग इसके बाद किसी पे कॉल आउट कर देंगे कुछ बोलने के लिए?
Of course, that's gonna happen anytime. Like मुझे तो लगता है कि हो जाएगा.
Potato, बताइए.
Honestly, if I'm being 100% authentic and if you call me out for being that, then not my problem. No, it shouldn't be bothering,
ये थोड़ा मतलब ये रियल आंसर लग नहीं रहा है मुझे.
No, honestly, see, if you get called out, there is a sense of anxiety always around it, and वो पहले भी होती है. And I was just thinking that I'm coming here with like that mindset that okay, I'm just gonna discuss the things
you feel
personally feel, know, and there are things that definitely I do not know, but I'm willing to learn as well.
Right.
And if for being that self I get called out, भगवान ना करे, but if I do, then I really cannot manage it.
तो पता कितना प्यारा लगता है तमीज से बात करता हुआ.
मैं तो तमीज से बात करता हूँ.
बहुत तमीज से बात करता तू मेरे से तो.
क्या?
बिल्कुल.
What अंकुश जी?
I think करण ने जो बोला वही मेरा भी सीन है कि.
पर ये क्वेश्चन आपके लिए था ही नहीं सर.
नहीं, just मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि मुझे भी चाहिए. मुझे फुटेज चाहिए अंकुश. Okay. So anyway,
Stop
like
mooching off me, okay?
यार एक तो ये दोनों मेरे दोस्त हैं. It's so difficult to have this conversation professionally and not break into insults because that's how friendships work. प्रणित, सबसे पहले तो यार तू मुझे एक बात बता कि ये ट्रेनर्स इतने अग्रेसिव क्यों होते हैं यार? मैं जितनी बार जिम गया हूँ, like it doesn't work for me because every time trainers are like ये करो, no, do it, 1, 2. ऐसा लगता है उनके ही फेफड़े बाहर निकल जाएंगे मुझसे पहले तो. So like what is this logic of trainers being so aggressive when they train?
Okay, so not every trainer is aggressive.
Hashtag not all trainers.
I'm out of this, guys. Just in
as you
case
can
did
see, I'm
not-
PR trained. Anyway, no. So not every trainer is aggressive. You need to understand a person who's training with you. Like if it is Ankush, it's not gonna work any day.
And let's tell
Like-
them the story. Pranit has tried being that with me. And कितने तरीके लगे तुझे मुझे train करने में बता please.
So I have tried being very like aggressive also. Sometimes I've tried being disappointed, and then I've tried actually giving him guilt factor, and none of it worked. None of it. The only thing which could move Ankush is कि the next cheat meal कब है.
I appreciate it.
I mean मेरा यही
So-
होता है कि
So yeah.
like 3 days to go before you can eat that. 3 days to go before you've earned that meal. And yeah, that's what works.
That's
for me.
what. That's
And you've
what.
also trained Karan, right?
Yeah. No,
So-
I didn't train him personally.
Hmm.
Like he was into 37 days challenge. But I think Karan got injured or something like that. I think low back का कुछ तो issue हुआ था. I see.
Yes, agreed.
Karan has decided कि मैं कुछ बोलूँगा ही नहीं.
So I think वो challenge complete नहीं हो पाया. लेकिन the thing is कि yeah, मतलब मैंने करण से जितना बात किया था, I knew it कि
बेसिकली हर एक के लिए मैं कहना चाह रहा था कि हर एक के लिए अलग चीजें मोटिवेट करती है, right?
अलग बहुत अलग. मतलब बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे होते हैं.
Yeah.
अभी मैंने ये स्पेसिफिकली जब मैं एथलीट्स को ट्रेन करता हूँ तब देखा हूँ कि इफ आई ट्राई टू लाइक बी लिटिल एग्रेसिव okay on them, they take it very very sportingly and they actually feel it. Okay, there is a coach who's actually
Unlike
training
me.
me. No, of course, like मतलब वैसा है कि मतलब मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ कि 2 टाइप के बंदे रहते हैं. एक तो ये रहता है कि तेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा, तो वो बोलेगा हाँ यार ठीक है नहीं हो पाएगा.
That's me.
That's also me, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know me, you get me, bro.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you.
और दूसरे लोग ऐसे रहते हैं कि तेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा, ऐसे बोल दिया तो वो बोलेगी कैसे बोल दिया तूने मुझे.
तो बॉब
So,
द
like, they will
बिल्डर
take
करके
it.
दिखाएंगे.
हाँ टाइप में.
कर ही लेंगे.
हाँ, तो especially you know मैं कितनी बार I've been to the gym and I've failed because I wouldn't go after the 3rd 4th day because उनकी approach work नहीं करती. That's what I think worked with Pranit. But इसको 2-3 दिन में he was very smart. इसने बहुत सारी techniques try करी कि पहले Ankush you can do it. I was like I can't यार. तू मेरे को 2 दिन से जानता है. I know I can't do it. तू कैसे बोल रहा है I can do it. And then he started, you know, like he really eased me into it. He's like अच्छा चल छोटे goals रखते हैं. तुझे आज तुझे 10 पुशअप नहीं हो रही, तू आज 5 ही कर. आज हम 5 ही करेंगे, तू उतना कर ले. And turn up every day. Like that's what Pranit told me कि even if you don't give it your best every day, just make sure that you turn up every day. And that's how मेरी थोड़ी बहुत habit बन गई जो टूटती भी रहती है बीच में, but then I always go back to it now. Karan मुझे ये बता, do you think that this is a notion that there is fitness and then when you look at you know, you will never look at a skinny person and say that oh this person is definitely not fit, but you will always look at a plus size person and be like ki this person is definitely unfit. Like, do you think it's true that thin is fit but fat is never fit?
No, there's only one answer to this, which is fat phobia.
Okay.
Because it's not like
Fat phobia क्या होता है, पहले explain कर दे.
people who think, people who do not like fat think it's something to not have or think it's, kind of promoting it or whatever.
Like
so
fat
basically
shaming
like
is included in it.
exactly.
Okay.
So like having a problem with somebody being fat, primarily, I
That is
think,
fat
according
phobia.
to me, I think I'm not big on
I know.
definitions, but I
ठीक
can
है.
just like tell you my personal understanding of it.
Right. हाँ.
I hope it's correct, but okay.
है.
So I think the answer is fat phobia to that, because it's not like thin people do not have problems. Not like skinny people are, perfectly healthy.
Yeah.
Or every person who's overweight or obese has issues. So I battled with COVID last year, which was pretty intense.
I know.
And
that,
after that, I when I came out of it, I did realize, there are a lot of things I need to do in my life, like in general, if I survive, but also with my health. But it's not like I haven't met people who were thin and skinny and did not get any kind of complications, because a lot of people did. So
Right.
does that mean that if somebody is fat, only they can have problems? No. And does that mean if they are fat, they definitely will have problems? Definitely not, because like you said, like workout is personal to everyone. Health and fitness is also personal to everyone. It's a very subjective matter.
Okay.
Now,
Subjective how?
Subjective in the sense that, you know, your body comprises of a lot of things. You know, there are hormones, there are glands, there's
Right.
this, there's that internal organ.
Hmm.
So, I mean, if you and I, for example, right now get our tests done, you know, full body checkups, there will be some things wrong.
Yeah.
And just because I'm fat does not mean that I will only get certain
Yeah.
things wrong.
Alright.
It's not necessary that a thin person's cholesterol cannot be high.
Hmm.
There are a lot of
And-
thin people
yeah.
who are suffering from a lot of problems that fat people may or may not be suffering
But
from.
those problems will not bother a third person because they look thin. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. So, you know, it's easier for me to say as a layman that हाँ मतलब मोटापे की वजह से problems हैं.
So it
But-
becomes the center of everything.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know how like parents tell you कि तुम्हारी life की हर problem is because of your phone or because of that one friend you have in your distant circle जो बकवास influence है. Just like
तो
that.
तेरे केस में वो weight है.
हाँ.
Okay.
Like that.
Pranit, as a fitness trainer, and not just as someone who makes people work out, it's fitness, like fitness trainer, there's the word fitness.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to that?
So to the same question.
Yeah.
Okay, so I agree with Karan because I like मेरी बॉडी भी कुछ ऐसे जैसे ही पैदा हुआ वैसे ही अच्छी नहीं थी. Like मेरा भी चाइल्डहुड बहुत ज़्यादा ओबीज टाइप में गया था. So I had good amount of weight on myself, which is unproductive. So मैं भी फैट शेम किया गया था. मेरे भी वैसी जर्नी थी एक. लेकिन मुझे फैट फोबिया या ये सब वर्ड्स में अभी 4 साल पहले पता चले हैं. और मुझे इसके बारे में कुछ नहीं पता था.
But experience किया था.
ऑफ कोर्स बिकॉज मैं भी बुलीड हूँ. बुली किया गया हूँ. और मुझे भी फैट शेम किया गया था. नॉट जस्ट बाय माई लाइक फ्रेंड्स और फैमिली. माई ओन डैड like used to always tell me like look at you how you have become वगैरह वगैरह. So I used to think that it's normal. Okay. And I would like to admit it कि मैंने यही चीज़ इतना normalize कर दिया था मेरे लिए ही कि मैंने खुद भी लोगों के ऊपर मजाक उठाया है.
Okay.
Like I have also body shamed it. I would love to like put it in forward because I didn't have any kind of idea कि ऐसा कुछ सीन हो सकता है.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I started understanding fitness very well. Okay, then I started understanding कि
That's because you
जैसे-
had an interest in fitness, yeah, because you just wanted to lose the weight.
So the thing is कि I really wanted to lose the weight first. That's why I joined gym, and primarily everyone's joined gym because they really want to look good. Primarily, if you
वो
like,
तो है ही, वो तो है ही. Yeah.
So yeah, so 10th standard तक I was like 95 kgs with 5'3" height, which was like very much. And then मुझे ऐसा हुआ कि यार अभी मतलब कॉलेज में तो एटलीस्ट आई शुड हैव सम काइंड ऑफ रेलिवेंस और लाइक पीपल शुड नोटिस मी और समथिंग लाइक दैट. सो आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग आउट. बट द मोमेंट आई गॉट enough knowledgeable, like when I got certified as a personal trainer, then I started training people. Then I actually met so many people. Now like almost there are like 7,000 people who have got properly fit because of our trainings, our services, right? So that is where I started understanding the perfect meaning of fat phobia and then what exactly happens, everything. And then I started recollecting my
कि तेरे साथ भी हुआ था.
childhood memories ki, oh, so I used to feel bad, but I used to think like, oh, it's normal, like है तो है अभी
This
क्या?
is how someone who's plus size should feel.
Yeah, exactly. And it is always bad. So somewhere
Please mic में ना खासिए. Thank you.
Literally side में मुंह करके खाता है मैंने.
Carry on.
Yeah. So when I actually I met with a small injury accidentally in before COVID thing only, like when you got on board. Before that
I remember.
Yeah. So I had this sacroiliac tightness because of I fell down for something. So so उस टाइम पे मैंने फिर से फैट गेन किया. एंड देन मैं जब बोल रहा हूँ फैट गेन ये जब सब मैं यूज़ कर रहा हूँ, आप प्लीज़ अंडरस्टैंड मैं साइंटिफिकल वर्ड से यूज़ कर रहा है. दैट इज़ लाइक डाइटरी फैट होता है वैसे बॉडी फैट होता है. एंड वी आर जस्ट यूजिंग इट इन अ वेरी डे टू डे एक्टिविटी बिकॉज हम जब किसी का काउंसिल भी कर रहे हैं तो हम यूज़ करते हैं. इफ़ आई एम रॉन्ग then please, Karan, like if you would like
no,
to.
of course, that's
ठीक
the
है.
scientific technical language.
Yeah. So वैसे
क्योंकि देखो मैं करेक्ट नहीं कर सकता, मुझे तो टेक्निकल कुछ पता ही नहीं है.
हाँ.
मैंने भी ऐसे कोई स्टडीज नहीं करी है. जस्ट फॉर द रिकॉर्ड
हाँ.
मैंने 10th में आर्ट्स ली थी. बाय चॉइस गाइस. आई मेरे 90s में ही थे नंबर. जस्ट
तो इसके बाद करें जो भी बोले डोंट टेक इट.
देख रहा है कुछ ऐसे अपना देख लो यार.
So हाँ कि तो फिर जब दूसरी टाइम मैंने फैट गेन किया एंड इट वाज माय ड्रीम टू लुक गुड and to have like 6-pack abs and everything before my marriage, and surprisingly it turned out to be exactly opposite result. I was having a lot of amount of weight on exact my wedding, so that is where I got to know many things, and then I started thinking about it कि जैसे मैंने पहली बार फील किया था वैसे दूसरे टाइम पे जब मैं फैट फिर से हो गया उस टाइम पे मैंने बहुत अच्छे तरीके से उसको हैंडल करना सीख लिया.
राइट. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि द होल कॉन्वर्सेशन रिवॉल्व्स अराउंड एस्थेटिक्स इन एवरी वे. मतलब वी ऑल नो हाउ व्हाट मेन शुड लुक लाइक. तो अगर फॉर एग्जांपल तू फिट है, the first thing people will tell you, यार तेरे shoulders कितने सही है, तेरे तो abs दिख रहे हैं. And the first thing that people will tell you is some unsolicited advice on how you should lose weight.
Or how you should dress up, you know. That's a
Oh,
major thing.
this is not for plus size people.
Yeah, you know why? Because they don't want you to look nice according to them. They just want you to cover up. यार मुझे नहीं देखना. You know, that's the underline of it. That's the undertone of it that sometimes they fail to understand.
तुझे क्या बोलते हैं ऐसे लोग?
Yeah, can you not wear shorts sometimes? मतलब it's nice, but like थोड़ी लंबी भी तो पहन सकता है. Or like you know, why do you have to open your button so much? Because like I have to.
और अगर तेरे abs है तो तुझे बोलते हैं एक बटन खोल ले, अच्छा लगेगा.
बटन खोल ले यार.
तेरे को होता है उसने खोला हुआ बटन.
बहुत बार. हाँ. ना मैं अगर ये लगा देता था ये थोड़ा सा बहुत ही ऐसे ये बटन स्ट्रेस में रहता है हमारे सबसे ज़्यादा.
But basically ये होता है कि every time you're in a room.
Yes.
If you're very fit, then also the conversation, they won't see you beyond your fitness.
Yeah.
And if you're
So many times it has happened. No, the time I was training you, if you remember, I used to only मतलब मैं ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा.
हाँ, it changed the way Pranit used to dress. जब ये मुझे train करता था, तब he was healing from an injury, so he was not working out, so he'd put on weight.
Yeah.
So he would dress up differently.
Okay.
Right.
And now the moment और इसके कपड़े उतर गए, जैसे इसकी biceps होने से कपड़े उतर गए.
Another thing is कि मुझे ये मैं बोलना चाहता कि मुझे भी लोगों ने आके, मैं खुद पर्सनल ट्रेनर हूँ, मुझे पता है कि मेरी बॉडी ऐसी दिख रही है, तभी भी लोगों ने आके बोला कि हाँ ये सब मतलब मेरा और मीरा का एक माय वाइफ हम दोनों का एक प्री वेडिंग का फ़ोटो था. ओके नाउ यार ये मेरा पर्सनल अकाउंट भी है, मैं उसके ऊपर पर्सनल भी डालता हूँ कुछ चीज़ें. So it is all about how you guys are in love with it वगैरह वगैरह. But I think this is the name fitness talks. Then where is your fitness? Where is your fitness talking? Okay, like we need your photos. Like, do you even have abs, bro?
But वो तो maybe because they wanted to check your credibility maybe.
But then again, it's coming from a wrong notion of fitness, right? The page is fitness talks with Pranit, not ab talks with Pranit.
So मैं वही बोलना चाहता हूँ कि देखो कुछ भी करो, कैसे भी रहो, अगर मैं अभी भी ऐसा रह रहा हूँ ना, then again also I'm going to get some kind of comment only कि भाई ऐसा है क्या वैसा है क्या. लेकिन यार like see हम सब एक दो चीज़ों के ऊपर बेसिकली डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. दैट इज द साइकोलॉजी एंड द सेकंड इज साइंस. ओके you need to
हम थोड़े से दूर
Science,
but yeah, let's
fully-
agree to that.
Not fully equipped to discuss that, but yes.
but see now because of this podcast only I'm sure कि मेरे जैसे भी बहुत ट्रेनर्स और मेरे जैसे बहुत लोग रहेंगे जिनको मेरे जितना ही नॉलेज, जो अभी मैं नॉलेज गेन कर रहा हूँ तुम दोनों से बातें करते हुए, उतना ही नॉलेज वो गेन करेंगे.
ये भी स्टीरियोटाइप है जिसमें बहुत मजाक उड़ता है कि जो जिम जाते हैं लड़के वो बिल्कुल ही बेवकूफ होते हैं. दे आर वेरी डम. देयर इज अ स्टीरियोटाइप, right? Do you want to address that?
Like,
a lot of people think
have you ever felt that I'm dumb?
No.
So that's the answer.
But you
But
know
I'll
what I
tell
mean.
you where it comes from.
Okay.
I cannot tell you whether they are or not, never been with them, but I can tell you where it comes from. You know, the notion has become that these boys in gym or like the ones who are into fitness a lot have this, you know, preachy vibe ki arey once you like, you know, lose like itna weight and gain itna muscle mass and these are your goals, you got it. Then it becomes like a preachy thing. अरे तुम भी करो ना, तुम ऐसे क्या फुगे की तरह फूले हो, तुम भी करके देखो. So you know, those kind of a certain people have like
They're so
paved the
passionate
way.
about it.
Yeah, they've paved the way for the entire, set of people who go to gym to be viewed in a light like that. कि ये तो बस अब शुरू हो जाएंगे. बस इनका if they're spending like 2 hours in the gym, like a fat character's personality is all about eating.
stereotype
Similarly,
हो गया,
another stereotype कि a gym boy's personality is all about fitness.
हाँ. Okay.
मुझे और एक point
The only
दिख रहा है
difference is that
इसमें.
this is more systemic and that's
Yeah.
This
a
is perceived
stereotype.
as beautiful and that's perceived as dangerous. Yeah.
मुझे और एक पॉइंट दिख रहा है इसमें कि देखो फिटनेस ट्रेनर बनने के लिए ऐसा कुछ बेसिक क्वालिफिकेशन नहीं है. अगर आपको ट्रेनर बनना है तो यूजुअली क्या होता है कि लोगों का ऐसा एक समझ हो गया है कि इसको कुछ नहीं आया ज़िंदगी में तो ट्रेनर बन गया. सो उसने नहीं सीखा है.
Like content
Education.
creators यार. इस life में कोई काम नहीं मिला तो एक content creator
मतलब
बन
उस हिसाब से मैं 2 बार फेलियर हूँ लाइफ में. बट आई नो दैट एनीवे. सो क्योंकि एक वो भी सेंस होता है लोगों को कि नहीं मतलब ये सीखा नहीं है. देखिए अगर मेरा एग्जांपल देखने जाओ तो मेरा टेक्निकली पूरा का पूरा एजुकेशन है 10th पास तक ही है. मतलब मैं एक्चुअली गया था इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी सीखने के लिए, डिप्लोमा करने के लिए. 2 साल बेवकूफ़ की तरह वेस्ट कर दिया और एक्चुअली मैंने उसके ऊपर कभी पैशनेटली काम ही नहीं किया. सो देन आई गॉट लाइक फेल्ड इन इट. बट देन जितना मैंने नॉलेज बढ़ा दिया फिटनेस में आके एंड इट नीड्स हेल लॉट ऑफ अमाउंट ऑफ स्टडी.
और ये मेरे को इससे बात करके पता चला. And I've realized that the more fitness related content creators that have made it to the internet, they have changed the slight notion that fitness people don't know much, but now that we have so many creators जो सिर्फ fitness reels नहीं बनाते, they also educate you about so many things. They talk about technicality, this that, then you know कि वो उससे वो थोड़ा अभी नोशन थोड़ा ब्रेक हो रहा है, वो इमेज थोड़ी ब्रेक हो रही है अभी.
राइट.
which is good, no?
It should be, because हमारे ऊपर वही था प्रेशर जब हमने एक्चुअली स्टार्ट भी किया था कि उस टाइम पे भी मतलब 10 साल पहले वाला अगर आप फिटनेस का ओवर फिटनेस इंडस्ट्री देखो अभी बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड, बिकॉज ऑफ थोड़े से और 2-3 साल पहले जाओ तो उस टाइम पे यू कैन से देयर वाज अ प्रॉपर बूम of actually becoming a good known personality on social media. But उसके पहले ट्रेनर्स को कुछ ऐसा like मैं भी जब ट्रेनर बना था तब मेरे दिमाग में ही नहीं था कि आई विल बी अ क्रिएटर और समथिंग लाइक दैट. मैंने कभी सोचा भी नहीं था.
Or you can address people.
Exactly. Okay. When I got got to know that okay I need a platform to showcase my talent, that is where I started thinking about it. So एक तो चीज़ ये है ना कि ऐसा है कि क्वालिफिकेशन नहीं होने के वजह से ओके लोगों ने ऐसा एक वहम करके रखा है. ओके बट if you try and ask that particular person into that particular field कि आपको क्या क्या मतलब मुझे बताओ, and you through them you can sense so much amount of knowledge. Like I have like अभी बहुत सारे courses है. Like I have done personal training course, first basic course, then I have done the nutrition course, sport nutritionist course, then I have done the special population course, which is like a course where you get to know how to treat people with injuries. Okay, then I had to go through a gym management course. So management is also a biggest thing. Okay, and then I became the master trainer. So इतने सारा education यहाँ पे पड़ा है.
Which people don't understand.
Yeah.
लोगों को दिखता नहीं है
Exactly.
सब. So now we'll go to the next segment, which is called कुछ करते हैं यार. उसमें I'll ask you one question, which is 3 things you don't understand about the fitness scene right now.
I think that's what we had an entire discussion about.
It's basically like to conclude and to circle back like
Yeah, to conclude the episode, 3 things you don't understand about the whole fitness industry and the fitness as you see it on social media.
Unrealistic time goals.
Okay.
Generalized fitness plans for everyone. And
right. Very important. Are you measuring your words?
No, I'm just like I'm actually not able to think of a third one, but let me, because I have a lot to say. What I don't about the fitness scene right now, third thing will be
before and
you know
after.
I mean that's just like a byproduct, but you know the toxic ideology that you have to do this to be fit, you know. Like we discussed the entire episode, third point is it being centered around the aesthetics primarily is what I
Right.
don't understand.
Okay. Pranit?
I agree with the third point first.
Okay.
Because
ठीक है.
that's the first thing. Like the same questions
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Can you repeat
Three
the
things-
question
हाँ.
again?
So 3 things you don't understand about the fitness
Fitness industry.
industry. Yeah.
I understand everything. The problem is I'm confused to like how to simply let's say
Explain it to people.
explain or like make awareness about it very well. Okay. So maybe that's why I'm being very much active on social media and trying to create such content where smartly, by humorous side of it, by just putting little bit small tips through generalizing it very well कि भाई आप हंसे लेकिन आप देखो कि इसके साथ हमने क्या एक्चुअली मैसेज सेंड किया है.
Right.
सो या आई एम कंफ्यूज्ड अबाउट इट कि कैसे एक इंडियन फिटनेस इंडस्ट्री को एक कम्युनिटी की तरफ देखा जाए, ना कि ऐसे कि बहुत सारे डिफरेंट गुरु है और फिर एक दूसरे के वो बहुत ज़्यादा एनिमीज़ है. सो दैट इज़ अ बिग थिंग और ये एक्चुअली बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है क्योंकि फाइनली एवरीबडी वांट्स कि नहीं मेरा ही ट्रेनर बेस्ट है.
Okay.
Like ऐसा सीन है तो
Anything else that you don't get about the fitness industry?
Come on, Pranit, he needs his third point. Except for
सो
this part.
फिटनेस के टाइप्स अगर ला रहे हो आप और इसको ट्रेंड बनाना चाहते हो, ओके, या आप बोल रहे हो कि आपने जो एक्चुअली स्टार्ट किया है अंडर द नेम ऑफ फिटनेस, डज दैट एग्जैक्ट थिंग कम्स इनटू द फिटनेस और नॉट?
Okay.
ओके, और इज इट जस्ट कवरिंग द वन एस्पेक्ट ऑफ इट?
Okay.
That is the like it will be like my humble request to like everyone who's trying to just
Humble.
make one point clear only कि this is the only way of doing it, or like this is the type of fitness that we follow is the perfect way.
Okay, understood. वैसे दोनों points मुझे same ही लगे सुन के. But anyway, I'm going to come to the last question of this podcast, which is, if you were to define the modern gentleman in one word, what would it be?
Himself.
Ooh, that's actually pretty cool.
Of course it is. घर से सोच के आया हूँ.
Pranit, what about you?
वाह यार, मैंने सोचा ही नहीं था कुछ ऐसा आएगा, लेकिन
One word.
for me to be a gentleman, I have to be let's say very much expressive.
Expressive. Okay. So himself, you think a modern gentleman is himself,
Yeah.
which is perfect.
Of
And-
course.
And you're saying that modern gentleman is expressive, which is very important. I do feel that हमने काफी सारे episodes में बात करी इस बारे में, how men find it very hard to be vulnerable and express
Yeah.
their emotions. So
Right.
yeah, I absolutely agree with both of them. And also I'm the host of the show. I can't disagree with people who come on
वो
the
हमें
show.
अभी पता चलेगा.
हाँ, अभी दिखेगा कि क्या क्या
Cut
एडिट होके
बोलेगा.
आए.
नहीं, anyway, but thank you so much both of you. This conversation was very insightful, very very scientific.
Very
Thanks,
scientific.
Ankush. Thanks.
And did you guys enjoy it?
Yeah.
Pranit?
Yes.
Gorgeous.
the thing is कि अभी इतना टाइम हो गया है कि हमारे मुंह से क्या निकल गया है हमें याद भी नहीं है.
Which is how podcast
Which is why it was a good conversation, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
अगर किसी इसी पॉडकास्ट को सुनते वक्त अगर आपको लगता है कि कुछ चीज़ ऑफेंसिव थी तो प्लीज़ मन पे मत लीजिएगा. इट्स जस्ट अ पर्सनल साइड जो आती है. तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं यार, मैं ओपन माइंडेड हूँ. अगर आप पॉइंट रखना चाहते हो और इफ दैट मेक्स सेंस, आई वुड डेफिनेटली वांट टू हियर इट. नो प्रॉब्लम.
All right, thank you for this unnecessary Oscar speech.
ये कट किया तो भी चलेगा.
ये cut किया तो भी चलेगा. But do you guys want to sing the Shinchan jingle?
Yes, please, let's do that.
मेरा
Copyright
नाम
issues
भी शिनचैन है.
मैं शरारत से भरा.
Guys, I was kidding.
हाँ, because तूने भजन वाली टोन में थोड़ा स्टार्ट किया है इसे.
Okay, anyway, अब तुम लोग जाओगे. हम लोग 3 friends हैं तो हम लोग दिन भर बात कर सकते हैं इस बारे में. So I'm gonna end. हम तीनों
अंकुश मैं थक गया तेरे से बात करना, मुझे और नहीं
मैं भी बहुत थक चुका हूँ इन दोनों से बात करते करते. That's why you should
मुझे
never
लगता है रात में मुझे अभी अंकुश के आवाज आएंगे.
नहीं.
प्रणीत, व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट इट? ओके, गिव इट इन शॉर्ट. अच्छा, एनीवे वैसे भी
प्रणीत
तुझे
की फ्लाइट में पायलट की जगह अंकुश बोल रहा हूँ.
Guys, इतना entertaining अगर तुम लोग क्वेश्चन के बीच में करोगे तो हम रख पाएंगे, एंड में करोगे तो कट जाएगा. Anyway, इसलिए हमें दोस्तों को नहीं बुलाना चाहिए पॉडकास्ट पे, क्योंकि बातें चलती रहती है, कभी खत्म नहीं होती हैं.
Nepotism.
That was a good one.
All right. This is the end of the podcast. Thank you so much for coming here. And,
Thank you guys.
This is Ankush Bahuguna, your host of the Gentleman Show by The Man Company, signing off. Please हम लोगों को social media पे feedback दो @Ankush Bahuguna, @The Man Company, and we'll see you in the next episode.